today Quincy and I spent most of the morning and part of the afternoon making jelly prints. So here's what we came up with. There are a ton. These are almost all done on deli paper. Some of them aren't quite dry. That one's really, really thick. This is one of my favorites. And it was kind of a dud before we started adding some lighter colors on top. Little tiny piece. I'm sure that I will add some stenciling or doodling or any kind of, there'll be more layers. Definitely more layers. And I used a homemade jelly plate. I kind of used the recipe from the Frugal Crafter, but I kind of changed it too. I found that the recipe that she had, the jelly plate ended up being really thin. And so I found if I made like 1.5 batches of her recipe, it was a better 8 by 10. I actually had originally had it 11 by 14. But I found that my deli paper is basically 8 by 10. So I chopped it up, melted it down in the microwave, and poured it into an 8 by 10. And I found that that 1.5 recipe was really the perfect thickness for that 8 by 10, rather than the bigger size. So this is one of my favorites. Has a lot of, and Quincy's too. She loves that one. And this one too. I really like this one. Let's see. And then these coming up here, I think, are my drop papers. Yeah. And I'm actually a little bit bummed. I had started with some patterning down here, and you can kind of see it a little bit better now, but then I put that teal over the top and it really took away from it. But you know, that's what you get when you do jelly printing. Live and learn. This was actually a drop paper that I used a lot of tissue and collaged it on with gel medium. And then we printed over the top of it. And there's like metallic gold and blue and purple. It's alright. I'll probably do something more with that. This was one of my drop papers, and I ended up sticking it on top of another drop paper. And then when I tried to pull them apart, it tore. Oh well. I'll do something with it. This one's kind of fun. I see I printed on both sides. It'll get more layers. This one will definitely get more layers. Okay, this one's really thick. And it's got this like copper underneath and teal. Turned out okay. This one has a lot of layers. I do like the printing onto the deli paper because it remains pretty thin, so you can really build. This one I think needs a few more layers yet. This gold print is really pretty in the middle there, but they're not quite done. And this is another drop paper. This is actually, this paper is, it is the packaging paper that you get at Walmart, a big, huge pack for like, it's just like newsprint, just blank newsprint, but so much cheaper than buying the newsprint pads made for the art trade, you know, that they use for drop papers. It's the same paper, and it's very thin, and it's probably not acid free, but who cares? It's cheap and it works well. This one's really fun. It ended up being pretty cool. There's a lot of gold in it. I don't know if you can see that shimmer or not, but that's fun. And then that one's kind of, well, it just needs more. Not quite done. Okay, so that's it. That's it. Say hi, Quincy. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.